Welcome to Java, parts of an output statement. Now let's talk about the basic Java output statement, which consists of 4 parts. The word system is the name of a Java class, predefined for you to use in writing Java programs. The word out is an object or field of the system class. The word println is a method of the out object. The part inside the parentheses is a string literal, which is a parameter or argument of the println method. This can also be a string variable, which we'll discuss later on. Take a look at this example for a moment. It contains 5 output statements, 5 identical calls to the println method of the out object of the system class. The only differences are the string literal parameters inside. This is how you send output to the console screen. When this program is run, you can see the output result. Now, here is the same program, but with a slight adjustment. Can you spot it? Take a moment. What is different? If you thought the sentences all run together, they don't all start on a new line. You are correct. The difference here is the use of the print method instead of the println method. How would you describe the behavior difference between these 2 methods? Take a moment, pause the video, and write down your answer, or share your idea with another person. If you decided the difference was in where the next output begins, which would be after one output ends, you are correct. For the print method, the next output begins immediately after the current string, right on the same line. The print method does not provide a line feed, where the println method does. Both print and println output the string parameter inside the parentheses. The difference is where the next output happens. After the string parameter is output to the screen, the print command leaves the output cursor at the end of the line, where the next output statement will begin. The println command leaves the cursor at the beginning of the next line, where the next output statement will begin. This is called a line feed. In this example, you see more clearly how print and println work. Again, the difference is where the next output will be after the current output is printed. Let's walk through this program step by step. The first statement outputs the name. Since the print method was used, the cursor stays at the end of that output string. The next output, Chinese, goes immediately after the name, and then a line feed is performed, causing the cursor to go to the next line. The next 2 lines behave in exactly the same way as the first 2 lines. Output to the line, cursor waits at the end of the output, next output attaches to the end, and then a line feed occurs. Again, the key difference is what happens after the output statement, with print leaving the cursor at the end and println causing a line feed, moving the cursor down to the next line.